Don't blink. You might miss it. Or it might also not work. Mute that. Turn that up. Turn that down. Slap it. Bop it. Hit it. Twist it. Pull it. What up, YouTube? We're live. Okay. The controller was working. It was working. Okay, there we go. This is what I got to as a kid. I told this story famously where my dad knocked over my Xbox and broke the game. I remembered distinctly I was on chapter 12. Because I was fighting dudes in the jungle. And the game never worked. I had never gotten farther than this. So I had to modify my save file so that I could actually play, because it glitched out on this as well. So I'm not actually sure what items I'll have. We'll have to figure that out. I'll write it and we'll do it live. But welcome if you're just joining us now on YouTube. Hope everybody's having a good night. Well, my webcam's like not centered on the vertical layout for some reason. For some reason, it just does whatever it wants. No, that's not right. That's not. Oh, that should be better. Let me know if anything else doesn't look right. I tend to look at the Twitch output more than YouTube output, so let me know if something just looks wrong. An ominous realm in South America, the unholy land conceals the final components to resurrecting the Archfiend. We did kill 3 of the 4 greater fiends so far. So we imagine 1 or 2 more chapters here, and then we'll move on to the final showdown. Forces of the Black Spire clan on a path to the lair of the Archfiend. We journey through a jungle far from civilization, a mysterious place where the secrets of the ancients dwell. I could have changed costumes. I used a save editor, so I unlocked all the costumes and stuff too. I don't usually go for that kind of stuff, but I was like, while I'm in there, let's do everything. He's in the water, right? He's one of those breathing tubes. Do I remember? Hardly. There's no breathing tube. So then I think, yeah, for weapons, I have the True Dragon Sword, which I did not really have in my play file. Nor did I have most of these weapons fully leveled. But I did have these. Oh no, these are like the super duper ultimate form. Blade of the Archfiend. I had the level 3 dual sword, so I thought that would be okay. Well, what choice do I have? I have to play. You can't downgrade your weapons. This seems like an okay starting loadout. That doesn't feel too OD. I forget what I had at level 3. I only had this at level 3, so I thought logically I'd be safe to just play with just this and be like, hey, that's accurate. But it's even stronger than it ought to be. I don't know. I had this at level 2 at least. Also, I can't see anything. I don't remember doing this, weirdly enough. Yes, he might be a little too easy if I use all the powered up weapons. So now I don't know what to do with myself. Hmm. Whoa. Let's go see what's going on at the shop. Can I even get up there? Well, kind of. Oh, I thought that was a dead guy. Right. Forgot about that emote. We still have another emote slot to fill, which I have not done yet. I can save until I have 30, then we can say hypothetically I have. Just forget what I had. Did I have one more weapon at level 3 already? It wasn't this. It wasn't this. Maybe it was the flail? Maybe. Do a little bit of flail action. Can I dive? There could be skulls around. Going the right way. Where I came from. Nope. I'm gonna say it's not. This is not a great level for streaming. You guys cannot see nothing, right? See if I can make some adjustments. Yo, I can't see anything. Forget about the stream. Okay. I should be able to do at least one more fight. Feels a little too easy, I'm not gonna lie, with the upgraded weapons. It makes it a little too easy. I'm like shredding everybody. This looks dicey. Let's just go ahead and save. So for some reason, I don't know why, the YouTube stream like didn't activate properly. But there's they didn't push it to anybody. I don't know why. Sometimes it's fine, sometimes it just doesn't work. Very annoying. Try and increase the brightness. That's better, right? Oh, it's. I assume it's like hella good. That's unfortunate. I thought this was our safe weapon to use. But I remember it being during the day. I don't remember it being at night. That is weird. Can I man the turret? That'd be sick. I mean, they're just melting. Hey, thanks. I'll take it. Triple Skull vodka. This is too OD. Just gotta get up here. That's all. You can tell, like, you hear the extra loud sound effect, which means, like, you kill them. And it's, like, happening as soon as I touch him. I blasted somebody. Oh. Go. I could, if I wanted to be like super special, I could go through the stream archive and figure out what weapons I actually had leveled up and go based on that. I probably could have waited to save, and I probably should have. See what's down here. And we're all herbed out. I'm not sure this is where I came from. It's not. Everything is maxed out, huh? Life looks cool. I thought I saw the way ahead already, but I've already confused myself. Over here. Duh? Maybe that is where I'm supposed to go. Is there a switch? Not a $500 one. Regular. Please. Please. Oh, here we go. Is that a good joke? Am I funny? And now it's the daytime? What sense does that make? You crawl through a tunnel and then it's daytime? Okay, this is what I remember. This is right where I got no fight with my dad. That is funny to me, man. The bot joined the channel. At least there's somebody here. Where the hell am I going? Oh no, I gotta blast somebody. Oh, I can flip off of these. Check this out. Yeah. You gotta think like a ninja. Plus, all my ninpo is fully upgraded. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm feeling really ambivalent about even playing on this save file now. Is it a zip line? Oh no, it's you gotta. Well, how can I dodge? It's not like I have any dodge available to me. Okay, but these guys are just scrubs, which tends to help. You can hold that. That's what you get, man. Don't miss. We'll do this encounter, and then we'll save. Cash. So once I get 30k, we can say any weapon of my choosing I would have at max level. So I can use that. Well, at least we're making progress. Let me not be unhappy about that. All right. Now I don't know how long this chapter actually is because, like I said, I have not made it this far. And I guess these are all the weapons because it's I unlocked everything and now I have these weapons. So we know that much at least. I don't remember doing this before, so I think this is farther than I've ever made it in this game. I think so. Okay. They're being really generous with the save points. What's up with that? I think we can afford to do one more encounter. I may live to regret that. Big ass worm. Are we missing some cutscenes here? I feel like something should have happened where Ryu was like, "Oh my god, there's giant monsters here." Let's see. I had this already upgraded all the way. This Nimpo. I can use this. I have for money. I guess I need to go to another shop to see my money, or can I just pause this? Only 8,000. It's not. There's many ways to farm in this game. Where do I go? I'm getting old. I'm feeling old, man. I don't know where to go. Because I was under the impression cutscenes were included in this, but maybe only the opening cutscene for the level and the last boss are included. If there's more cutscenes in the level, maybe they're excluded from this. Bro. That's a lot of damage. Did I say this was too easy? I lied. Am I dead? Just like that? Dead. Got. Oh. Oh, he's not dead. That's crazy. Yeah, my eyesight was up. What's up, Brian? Hope you're doing alright. That is a lot of damage for one grab. A lot. Okay. I don't really know how to avoid them. Yeah, like I don't see how I can avoid them. I can die. I don't know if somebody is screaming or somebody's sneezing. I've I've sent an inquiry to the press. All right, we'll go check in 10 seconds. I do not hear back. I will go check on my life partner to confirm that she's not been killed. I'll be back. Alright. Everyone's okay. That was, in fact, sneezing. Oh, get me out of here. Okay. I can leverage this. Right? Maybe I can kill them from the land. Yes, maybe. No, I don't know. If we aren't doing anything tomorrow, I want to play a board game. I have taxes to figure out. So the next couple weeks are gonna be a little crunched over here because we got some stuff coming up, and I got some work stuff coming up. Sadly, but we will do it sooner rather than later. We will do a thing. I would like to, personally. Bro, am I dead? I am dead. Yeah, I have to finish my taxes, and I am helping somebody else. Their tax. What happened to my controller? What is the problem here? I thought I had it, man. I thought I had it by the ass. Oh my god, I don't know what to do. I'm not gonna lie, I'm stumped. This may be where I stopped playing. This actually may be where I made it to. There's no way you can kill them. There's no way at all. That's one option. Let's see if that helps. Sort of, almost, maybe. Better than nothing? Better than literally raw dogging it? That seemed pretty good. It was like, yeah, it was like we were gaming. So we're gonna put that on right from the get-go. Now we're gonna try to bust on out of here. I'd rather let these guys lay into me than get scooped by the fish. Yeah, there we go. Well, at least we made it. We're not out of the woods yet. Okay. That's a good spot for a save point. I appreciate that. Success. It was a successful plan. What do you got, old man? We're maxed out on herbs. Can you sell? You can't sell. And we had a talisman of rebirth, which we gave up in the save file switch over. So and that's worth 40k right there. So is that worth giving myself a free level 3 weapon? I don't know. So what had happened was I beat the previous mission. Oh, there's a chest over there. How long will it take to actually deal with these? My save file got messed up somehow. So I used the save editor to get myself back to where I was. And I now have all maxed out weapons. So I'm slightly cheating, which I don't enjoy. So you need. I had a bunch of weapons at level 2 already though, so you need 30k to upgrade them to level 3. So technically, I'm like, I don't know, 10k off of having at least one of these weapons at level 3 legitimately. Let's see. I'll just farm these guys. We need that extra money for the farming simulator, and I can get that chest, which could have more money. I think the arrows do more damage if you aim them manually. I think that's actually true. That's how arrows work in real life, guys. Also, you can feel good about revenging the fish. That's true. On all of them. If I missed even one, it's like the Flood Man. If I missed even one, the whole situation could be a shit show. You got Devil's Way Mushroom. And some money. Okay. That 20? Do I have 20k? 12k. So as you can see, that 30k is not that easy to come by. No skull, huh? Oh, it's over here. Okay. That's the last thing we need. Oh, who wants the war? Best viewers on whatever.com? Hold that. I don't want to say Twitch does nothing about these bots because I do see them get banned periodically. I'll go on my dashboard and it will say like someone you reported got banned. Shout out to Twitch. It's like more of a chicken or the egg problem. It's like it's the problem that visibility is so poor on Twitch that you have more people selling view bots than you have actual viewers. That save point is not going to heal me anyway, so I might as well heal. I want to execute them. Yeah, if you're in the right spacing, you can just have the attack to execute enemies. Good old Talisman of Rebirth. Nothing beats that. We'll save once again. Here we go. Where should I be going? For some reason, in underwater segments in particular, I'm always concerned I've missed the collectible. I think I got here too. I know I keep saying that. I keep not remembering how far I've gotten before. The cutscene is vaguely familiar. And then there's a part ahead with a bunch of watchtowers. And the guy's trying to snipe you. I believe. We'll see if my memory holds true. I don't remember these guys being here. I feel like I missed a chapter. Like it's not yet explained where these guys actually come from. So they're like fiends that have been mechanized somehow. Obviously, the setting of this game being what it is, you don't need much of an explanation to believe that could be a thing that exists. But I feel like there would at least be a cutscene showing them, being like, these guys are here now. Oh, screw. Sometimes it's hard to hit enemies who are getting hit by this spell because they're already in hit stun. It's like a weird little thing. Oh, give me that. Why does this guy not want to die? Okay, thank you. Any chance of me having those? Okay. Oh, easy skull. See that? I get it. Oh. You get a discount on items, but not weapon upgrades, which is what I actually need. Well, I guess I don't need it. I don't know. Yeah, I shouldn't collect the skulls because I'm already at an advantage. This is hard. That's why I hate doing this. I hate self-imposed difficulty. I like when the game gives me the correct difficulty, and I don't have to worry about that. I find it very difficult. It's one of the things that turned me off of Souls likes, where everyone is like, "No, you're not supposed to use magic. No, you're not supposed to use called the co-op." And I'm like, I don't understand. I need to like know, it needs to say it on the box. If I rented a movie, I don't want to have to watch it backwards. And even in Mega Man, I painfully agonize myself over using E-tanks or not. I'm like, well, it's in the game, you're supposed to use it, but there's no difficulty option. So if there's like not using them is kind of like the hard mode, but can I handle the hard mode? But what if the last boss takes me a long time? Can I break it sometimes Like, I swear to God, there's something wrong with me. Like, I should not agonize for that long over something like that, but I always do. It actually prevents me from streaming some games because I'm like, the viewers don't need to see what's wrong with me. Like, they really don't. So if you like that, you're on the right channel. Thanks for watching. Let me know if you guys had this problem in the comments. I'm gonna clip that. I noticed. So like I always say, don't forget to subscribe when I clip anything. Hey, what's up in the? Oh, I no, that's all. Those are all chats I already responded to. I know there's a bunch of chats in the Twitch chat, but I've already seen them. I always say, don't forget to subscribe, and nobody ever subscribes. I have like a abysmally small number of subscribers on YouTube for how long I've been making stuff for. Not that not to grouse, just saying, just speaking a fact. I do have that problem always. Okay, so we're the same. And you and me have talked about stuff with this in the past too. I think we're the same like that. And in the last clip I uploaded, I said it was about something in Pokemon TCG. I don't even remember what. And I was like, let me know what you guys think in the comments. And I got a bunch of comments. Not a bunch, but like way more than usual. So like, I'm gonna do that for now. I was telling people to comment is better than telling them to subscribe, right? That people want to engage. People want to feel that I care about their opinion, which really I don't. But they can't tell that from the clip. Hope you guys are having a good big Sunday. I had a really good weekend. Good weekend this weekend. I finished a Mario ROM hack that I have been working my way through. Mads finished Persona 4, Persona 3. I'm ignorant. I'm not knowing anything about JRPGs. We're almost done with Frieren, which we've been watching. I napped a lot, which is my main indicator of like how good of a weekend it is. I went to the grocery store. I ate some good food. All is right with the world. Well, it's still not warming up out here on the East Coast. It is still actually feels like February, even though it's April. That is the only problem. We're way back here? Oh, we're way back here. Oh no. There's really not a save point after this? They were being so generous with them, and now they're like, I don't know. I downloaded Neo 1. I logically I should finish this by the end of the month. Right? By all the rate I'm going. Logically I should finish this sooner than later. Although I don't know if I'll do 3 next. But we can do Neo 1 before that, right? I don't want to watch this cutscene every time. I'm surprised there's no save point here. Maybe I missed it. We go hardest, we can finish it before? Okay. Oh. Oh. There's some way to break throws, but I don't understand when I'm doing it or how I do it. But he, like, you see, like, he kicks them off of him, and the throw does not do as much damage. Okay. We do have an ad running on Twitch right now, which I did not line up properly. Thanks if you're watching an ad, but of course you can't see this if you're watching an ad. there a save point here that I missed? It seems really weird there's no save point. I guess I can just go save. There's no law against it. Yeah, the skulls are permanent. Once you collect them once, you've always collected them forever, whether you saved or not. But we're also sparing ourselves the cutscene, which I love sparing myself a cutscene. I'm gonna go do that. Oh, you guys see that? This game is like cursed for me. This game is the one that got away, that I've never been able to finish it. In spite of rebuying it on multiple platforms over the years and it getting re-released, I never have finished it. I've never made it past this particular chapter. So I'm like, something's gonna happen. A meteorite's gonna fucking hit my house. And the universe is not gonna let me complete this game. Is it here? Right here. Are we on cash? We're more than halfway to the 30K. Somehow this level's gone so far, it's weird there's no save. Oh well. Oh no, I got bodied. Oh. I don't know if I should clear the worms first or clear the other guys first. That is not what I meant to do. Let me surprise you guys. Scoop! Did I really die to this last time? It's just this? We're gonna hold it. Hold. I don't know if we can. You can DI in that direction. I might go into the wall. Let's find out. You can die. You try to whiff punish me. There's just more guys over here? Okay. Good stuff. Good stuff. I have definitely never seen this cutscene before. I'm really confident with that. This might be the boss, but in some chapters, there's like a halfway boss. Bodied? Oh. Let's heal just because I want to learn his pattern. I want to play for a little bit. Okay. Halfway, not that sick. The boss fights on this are pretty cool. There's also a giant like worm armadillo thing that you fight in an earlier chapter, and it's like a really cool, although it's really hard. It's a really cool like red herring where like you think the chapter's already over, and then he ambushes your ass, and it's like it's very like Dark Souls before there was Dark Souls. This sword has a string. It has a lot of boss fights like that, and so did the first game. It has a string that ends at an upward slash, and then you can do that. That's like your max damage. But depending on the boss, it may or may not actually be wise to do. Oh. And then some of these guys will have an execute. When they drop below like 20%, you could execute them. I feel that I dodged that, but I've been informed by management that I did not. Oh. That's my big concern. Whether or not he's actually the boss of the chapter or not. It's going to impact how many healing items I actually want to spend. I don't mind being stuck on him for an hour, for half an hour. No, maybe not an hour, but like a half an hour. If this is actually the end of the chapter. If it's not, then I do mind. Because I don't want to be here till 1 in the morning. So I do wish it would tell you sometimes. Okay. I have not seen that attack yet. That seems to be the best time to attack him, is right after he whiffs that. Oh my god. Pretty sure Sonic also fought a Dark Dragon? Okay. I've never played, you know what? I have it around here somewhere. Me and Mads were going through some of my old posters. So did Mario, that's true. Probably so did Link, right? I found a poster for because Mads and I were going through all our posters. We redecorated a little bit because we put all our stuff up. So we went through all of my posters, and I found all my old Nintendo Power posters, including one for Sonic and the Dark Brotherhood, the Sonic RPG for the it was for the DS. I completely forgot that that game even existed, and I have no idea if it's any good. I came out at a time where I thought everything. It was like how everything bacon's on everything now. I was like, everything should be an RPG. Mario RPG is sick. Like, Metroidvania, Castlevanias were just starting to have RPG elements. I was like, everything should either be an RPG or have RPG elements. Which now I feel totally the opposite. I'm like, I don't want to grind. I just want to play. We have grinding at home. We have grinding at work. So I was so hyped for Sonic and the Dark Brotherhood. And I don't know why I never played it. Probably I had no money. I was also broke. Did I mention that? Let's use a heal. That'll be our standard of care here. Yes, you can die. Oh, it's the Dark Dragon. The titular Dark Dragon. You cut his tail off, but he keeps going? Oh, I got bodied. I got bodied. Ninja Kita, what's up? Ninja Gaiden is Devil May Cry for weebs? Aren't they both Japanese developed? Why is this one for weebs? Why is this one for weebs? Because he's a ninja? Back then we had time to waste on grinding. You're 100% right. You're 100% right. That's why I don't play RPGs now. Mads plays Genshin Impact, and she keeps trying to get me into it. And it's actually fun. It's like not a Breath of the Wild ripoff at all, because the RPG elements make it its own unique thing. And the story, if you're into that. But I just like don't have the time. I only have time to try the same boss fight 70 times. Obviously, if you're a man of culture, you understand such things. You know, I got really good RNG that time I had him, because now we're getting fluffed up. We've agreed to a one heal based economy. Maybe you can't be on his tail. Like being behind his tail makes him want to swing the tail. Ninja Gaiden, good luck. That is good luck that I need. So thank you very much. Welcome to the chat, man. Hope you're having a good night. We're on very hard as well. We're on Path of the Mentor, which is very hard. So it's been taking us a while. We've been doing just one chapter per night. What about Elden Ring? That could be next. I've talked about this before, and I actually do like Elden Ring. Souls-likes are a little too far in that direction for me personally. Although what's the expression? I appreciate them more than I enjoy them. Like, I love that there's this huge open world and you can kind of do it in any order you want, and there's always something cool to find around each corner. But each individual boss fight takes too long. It takes a whole day. I would rather play 5 different games in that amount of time. But no hate to people who enjoy them. And I also like my combat a little bit faster paced, like this game. Personally, again, that's subjective, of course. I like Devil May Cry as well, for example. Are you gonna do Master Ninja after? We will see how long this takes us, and I think that will largely inform our decision. That's a good question. Thank you for asking. Because you don't unlock it until you finish this, right? Until you finish on Path of the Mentor. So if it takes me another 3 weeks just to finish this, then probably not. Because we like to move on to the next thing. We do also stream fighting games like 2 or 3 days a week. I've been streaming Pokemon TCG Pocket. So I wouldn't want to put, at least not on stream. Maybe I'll do it off stream. Sadly, this does not run on my Steam Deck, so which also makes it hard for me to put a lot of hours into something. Because it's not that different, right? It's just, it's just more difficulty, right? It's just more like the enemies are damage sponges. Although some of the bosses have more ads and things like that on harder difficulties, right? They'll have more minions and they'll have different attack patterns. So I don't know. I love these games, but I also want to finish 3 before 4 comes out. And we might do Neo as well. -1 in the chat. He and I might do Neo on co-op. So with that being the case, I don't know if we would want to go through and do the whole thing again. I didn't actually check. If you're in the YouTube chat, you can't see the Twitch chat. But yes, there are people folks in the Twitch chat I might be responding to. Any type of jump like that is really hard to avoid. Because you're inclined to jump too early, right? I mean, dodge too early. You gotta be pixel perfect with your dodge. Flipped my ass. -1's in the chat. Press 1 if you like -1. You can also do this, because you can do the triple attack airborne, and then come down with that. And against some bosses, that's like your best option. Because keeping yourself airborne will prevent them from killing you. But against this guy, I don't think so. Well, what's up, guys? Hope everybody's having a good night. One, there you go. We got some ones. I think it's just from you, Brian. You like yourself. Don't we all? Yeah, we made these peanut butter bars last week. They were so good. I've been. It's just because they're loaded up with powder. Like they use like powdered sugar as a binding agent instead of like flour. There's no flour in them. I added a little bit because the dough was too sticky, but like it's not supposed to have flour in it. It's just peanut butter, chocolate, and then powdered sugar. So it's like they're like probably 1,000 calories per bar. They were so good though, man. I brought them all into work. My coworkers, we were gonna eat them all, so I was like, I'm bringing them into work, but we don't eat them all in like 2 days. And my coworkers like, bro, these are so good. You're a genius. And I didn't want to tell them all that they all have diabetes now. What chapter is this? This is chapter 12 or 13? Because the chapter numbering is different in this compared to the original, right? Because of the chapters where you play as the DLC characters. Where you play as Ayane and stuff. So this is Heart of Darkness. It's like chapter 12 or 13 when you're in the jungle. Which I've told this story before. I got this game off for Xbox 360 when it came out. I love the original, Ninja Gaiden Black. I love that game. So this is one of those games I was hyped about, you know, when I was like 16, like old enough to understand release cycles and stuff like that, and like eagerly awaiting this game to come out. And it's one of the first games I ever bought with my own money, was the original version of Ninja Gaiden 2 for 360. And I was on this very chapter, which I now know is more than halfway through the game, and I got into a fight with my dad, and he knocked my 360 over, and it fell, and it was 360s were prone to this, where the disc drive would shake around and it would chew the game up, so it just ate the game completely, and it never worked again. And this was at an age where it was harder to get a digital copy and things like that. You know, now maybe you could like just email Microsoft and they might send you a new one if they felt bad for you. That's not as much the case back then. So I was just screwed. I never finished it. I'm dead. And then I got it came out for Switch, the collection, last year. And I got it on Switch. And I played all the way through Ninja Gaiden Black. I said I might as well start with the first one. And then by the time I got to this game, the Joy-Con drift was so bad on my Switch that I was like, I don't even want to play it anymore. So then I patiently waited for this Steam version to come out, bought this version, and then when I completed not the previous chapter, but the chapter in the clock tower, I think it's 11, my save file got corrupted. So it's like cursed. I never meant to finish this game. If I get through this chapter tonight, it'll be a miracle. You guys will be here to witness it. Just look at my own playthrough. It's 360 plus Y with Lunar level 3 and dodge back, rinse, repeat, easy peasy. Okay. I do have Lunar level 3 as well, so I could do that. This is fine. I almost had him with this, though. That's what keeps getting me. He just keeps landing on my ass. I just block it? I'm going to try just to block it and see if I don't take too much damage. Can't do that. This is 360 plus Y. Is it like a special attack I don't know about? Oh, that thing? I didn't even know about that, man. Oh, he's beating my ass. We're gonna go back to the old build. The old meta. Yeah, I didn't even know about that, man. So thank you for teaching me that. Sometimes I feel like I'm far enough away from it, and then sometimes it doesn't matter. That wasn't too bad, unless I just got lucky. No, that got lucky. That thing can cheese so many bosses. It's that way in the original, right? As well. The Lunar Staff is great on bosses. This is almost worse, because he's getting hit by the phoenixes. That's still not it. I feel like I dodged awful late there. Oh my god, he got my ass, dude. He got my ass. Let me know how the audio is, if it's too low or something. So, mod of the Berserk costume. I'm glad that I haven't even looked at mods for this game yet. I'm glad that there even are some. That's wonderful. That warms my heart. I'm sure there's numerous Gunnar costumes that we need not to go into. This is a classy stream, alright? I only want your boss cheese strategies. I don't want your food costume strategies. Oh, I wolfed everything. I'm bad. I have no defense for that one. Well, this is needless to say, this is not the run. You also do like Garen from League of Legends or something. Anybody with a big sword. Cloud. Where's the Cloud skin? I've walked into it. You have to slightly angle yourself so you're not attacking into the pillar. That's dangerous for that reason. But you have to go for the execute here. I wonder, can I charge here? Yes. I'm trash. I have no defense for that one. But I'm at the phase where I feel confident we can do it, which is the most important phase. That's the worst attack, because I don't know how the hell to get out of the way of that. Oh. I'm somewhat surprised that hit me. So the strat of a charge attack after cutting his tail off seems pretty good. Well, am I wrong though? Is the Dark Dragon not in the lore like the most badass creature in the Ninja Gaiden universe? And it's like the way that you fight it is just that she like just whistles for him and he comes. But I don't know what happens afterwards. Maybe this is the first of many encounters. There's a big whiff. It was a big whiff. As a JP player, I have no defense. I know it's that I'm dodging too early, but I'm having a hard time with the mental. Oh my god. We're consistently getting him below half, which seems decent. That's unfortunate. He always does that right after the tail swing. Yeah, so I gotta be mindful of that as well. Oh. Let's heal. I also could run it back and do the previous segment again and try and do a little better. So I have more health to work with. That's still not it? Like, well, how far away can I move? Well, he already hit me. Did you see that? But that's fine for some reason? I don't get it. Okay. Am I gonna get to his head? Oh no, ain't no way. Does he run off? No. No, no, ain't no way. I'm alright, guys. It's only a video game. Okay. That's still not it, man. Maybe we should try also jumping. Against a lot of bosses, that's a no-go because the jump is not actually invulnerable, but we could give it a try. I think the fully grounded version is the best. Is the best. Yeah, that's just not worth risking. If he gets you with that, you're all done. Okay, that's not bad. I don't know if that's repeatable. Oh, I woofed it? I'm trying to move. I'm caught in his ass. Hate when that happens. Right, that was like the worst, scrubbiest gameplay I've ever committed in my entire life. That should have been an easy clap. Okay. This game does sorely miss a lock-on function sometimes. Maybe that's the best way to do. Come down immediately. I think we could do it with enough patience, but the question is how much patience I have. He has not done that before, like ever. Like, no, I did not want to swing directly into the fire. Thanks. Ow. Okay. I got a little greedy there. Yeah. Fun. There we go. We just missed that last time. That was all. Easy clap. Who's got it? 20 tries? 55 tries? You won't get that kind of gameplay anywhere else. Easy. Easy come, easy go, man. It's bitter. It feels bittersweet to finally finish it, this chapter, after all this time and sweat and all the lore I just told you guys earlier of how I never finished this game when I was younger. It's like somewhat bittersweet. So here's been the tradition so far. We'll watch the opening cutscene for the next chapter, and then we'll save. We'll make sure it saves rather, and then we're doing chapter select. So I guess we don't have to do that. We can watch the cutscene just for the hell of it, and then we'll play something else. The only question is it Street Fighter time or is it Pokemon time? This is really the question we gotta ask us. Or is it bedtime? And bedtime is always an option. This is officially far as never. I think it's Street Fighter time. Can be. I can't help but feel that I've missed something cutscene wise. Like, I don't recall her getting the statue. Did she steal it from the village? So she's had it this entire time? Because nothing happened in the snowy region related to this. When am I gonna play Super Mario Mon? Dude, I was just thinking about that. Did you tell me about it before? I've just saw a video about that the other day, and I've been thinking about it nonstop. I'm 100% gonna play it, but I might play it on my. Where is it? Where's my R36S? It's not in here. It's in the other room. I might play it on my emulator handheld and not play it on stream. I hella want to play that though. Good suggestion. That was when I was talking about wanting everything to be an RPG. That's an idea I had when I was younger, like a Pokemon like, but it's Nintendo game enemies as the collectible monsters. But you could also do Zelda. You could also do Octoroks and stuff like that. It's a good idea. Nintendo, that's a free one. Actually, it's not. Pay me. It was fun, man. And the one chapter of that game usually takes me right about an hour and a half to 2 hours, which is a little short for a stream, but it's not. I wouldn't want to do two of them in one stream. 3 hours is a little. Oh, lots of people. Or 4 hours, but not me. I've also been thinking about getting back into Tekken. Everyone said Tekken's trash now, so you guys know I gotta try it. Thank you guys for the tips. Of course, that boss fight was a team effort. Yeah, it worked. It's just already capturing it. That's pretty rare. The things actually work on this channel, and my hitbox is even plugged in. It's a Christmas miracle, man. I don't know if we'll play ranked though. Maybe we'll start with some unranked, and if it goes exceedingly well, try a bit of ranky. I want to learn. I should learn new JP stuff, right? Maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe that's what tonight's for. There's got to be new JP stuff, right? I did put in work. I did do my part. Let's see, let's learn. Oh, Texas Showdown finished up. JP insane 77 The 7,000 damage combo. What do you think, guys? Can we do it? Is it Zangief only? I don't care if it's Zangief only. This is not practical. I'm already gonna not do that. JP Guide January 2025. Perfect. Close enough.
Welcome to part 2.
Shoutouts to Dartremix.
If you need a refresher on that, go check out part 1.
Okay.
The primary goal of Street Fighter 6 is to remove the opponent's health before they remove your
Whoa,
health.
this guy knows his
The
stuff.
secondary goal is to get them to the corner before they get you to the corner, while still having the resources necessary to pressure them. A common misconception is that JP wants to stay at full screen at all times in order to maintain an advantageous position. However, this is not the case at all, as JP has powerful neutral pokes from mid-screen and a dangerous corner game. Instead, JP creates space in order to inch his way to the corner, whilst being outside of the opponent's most threatening range. Your goals depend on the matchup. A fast character is going to have an easy time getting in, and thus taking up screen space becomes less of a priority. A slow character, on the other hand, must be kept outside of your range as long as you can allow them to be. JP should prioritize portals and frame traps on offense, and should play very safe on defense, using amnesia sparingly to steal your turn. Now for a few tips. Buffering standing heavy punch and the light fireball is a really good strategy at all levels of play. The string creates plenty of pushback on block.
I almost never do that.
Set up on hit.
Am I a scrub?
Portals make JP's next neutral interaction easier, as
Because you can do, yeah. And if you look, what is she doing? Can I have her do block all? Because this is minus, right? -3. So if it's from here, most characters cannot punish it. Well, no, the fastest normals are 4 frames in this game, right? So nobody can punish it ever. But even taking a turn is hard. From here. I'm -3 from here, that's not really that big of a deal. This is -4. I was gonna say this is probably safer on block. It's not. Why is this so good? Maybe he's gonna explain. It does do chip damage, of course. And on hit it's good. Right? If it's you may confirm it.
the opponent is forced to either try and hit you to remove the portal, or stay in place to block the portal. JP can use the portal for a safe approach. The light portal gives JP a shield, protecting him at his current position, where the heavy portal gives JP the greatest room to advance while leaving him vulnerable until he gets under the portal. The medium portal is a good happy medium between the two. Lastly, don't use your zoning tools too much, as their slow startup makes them able to be punished heavily on whiff.
I know it.
The section of the guide and most of the setup section will not be commentated, but feel free to pause to read any notes I put on the bottom half of the screen. I also will be color coding notation. Here's a guide. And with that, let's take a look at some of JP's combos.
But many are practical, which I thank you. I appreciate personally. Now it says for your light hit confirm, you want to do that. I don't think that does not work consistently at all ranges. This might work more consistently. Obviously, the stand light kick is going to work from a lot farther away. So if you jab from like here, still that's the whole thing's not going to work. So, but pretty good. It's pretty consistent. Actually, less than just doing 3 jabs. I wonder what is supposedly so much better about this. Just that it's more consistent, maybe. Well, with 2 LP, 5 LP when you want a point blank, right? Exactly. So why you might as well just do low jab, low jab. I don't get what's much better about it. You can get drive rush. Oh, you can get drive rush. That's the thing, though. So you can get, if you hit confirm this, do that. And that works, I think. Yeah. You can. I often forget you can do this. And that gets you the wall bounce even if you don't get a drive rush extension. And that's DI safe too, because it will come out too fast, I think, to get DI'd. If they DI the first, if they DI the first two, that is. Oh, but you don't get. Do you not get that? I don't understand the utility of this though. Yeah, this is the stuff I need to practice. When you go for the wall bounce here, right? From any range, you could get this. Which is, well, and then you get a spike, which is perfectly good. It sends them full screen, it puts them in the corner. You can do level 3 off it if you have level 3. It's pretty good. But depending on the spacing, you can do lots of other stuff that I have really almost never practiced. As you can see, it is a little bit space dependent. Oh, do you have to do this? Hmm. Well, that's very range specific. That's definitely not. I can't get it to work. Am I doing wrong? Two MP has better Oki but can miss. Yeah, you're right. Oh, and you can get a portal if you sacrifice the spike. I would never do that. Maybe if you get really high level, you want to do that. So, for example, you could do that, but if you could instead just go straight into heavy portal, and they really can't do anything, right? I don't care what character they're playing. They can knock it off the ground before that portal is deployed. So you're forcing them into your next mix-up. But the spike does a nice chunk. I think that's not that wide. Unless you have a reason to do it. Like, unless the next mix-up will kill regardless, or so maybe it's a certain matchup. I don't think you need to be doing that. I used to be pro number notation. Now that I'm looking at so much number notation, I'm like, bro, what? Like, you can just say heavy spike. You do not need to say 214. Do not need to say 236 HP. You can definitely just say heavy spike. I definitely will know what you're talking about. I cannot get this to work for the life of me. Is it because she's starting from crouch? Supposed to drive rush twice? Is that true? No, I don't think so. You guys let me know if I'm an idiot. Dash. So you want to put? You can put a dash in there first. You have enough time to dash, and then drive rush. That's not that. That's not as hard as I thought. This is from mid screen. And you can cancel that immediately, right? You do like that, and that might be correct. Let's see. Well, that'll work, but there's no reason to do that unless you really like spending meter. Unless you really, really like spending, which some people. That's all I really want to do is just press medium punch a bunch. Oh, I did not mean to record this dummy. I'm already a dummy. I don't need that. No, what am I doing? 6 HK, 214 HP. The two. Oh. Huh? Let's look. Oh, just a guaranteed setup. You don't really get anything. This is the one I'm thinking of. And then you get medium slash, 5 HP, and whatever you want. Standing heavy punch. Like, does standing heavy punch need to be 5 HP? 5 is neutral, by the way. So it can just be heavy punch, guys. It doesn't need to be 5 HP. 5 HP sounds like what I have in Pokemon when my Game Boy's beeping really loud. That won't work because I didn't cancel it, but it does work. But they have to be all the way in that corner. If they're only kind of in the corner, you ain't getting nothing, man. So that's why I've never tried to learn this. It's so spacing dependent. I don't understand how you can get consistent at doing this. Because see, even that's wrong. It has to hit them at the just right spacing. I'm surprised that worked. But you can also do EX Ghost there. Oh, that's getting pretty meter expensive. Yeah, not from there, because the stick does not reach. And that's really why you even would want to do this. Because getting that stick in there adds an extra 800 onto the combo, or maybe 600 with scaling. I'm not surprised. Stick is big. We know how you feel about the big stick. Alright, sure. And you're right. And it's a great stick. And they better not nerf my stick. Or I'll have to drop this character. I want it to be like Marvel. I just want him to be the best character because he has a sword. That's how it should be. Look, I don't understand how top JPs do that know exactly how close to the corner they are to know when they can get that. That is wild to me. But there's also some ranges where you can just walk up and do it. Or maybe from here. Knowing the minute differences is really tricky to me. I'm not good at things like that. Why did that not work? I'm a little confused, I must admit. No, I feel like I was mashing it pretty hard. From here? Credden? No, he's not a Credden. I just want to do an EX Ghost because I want big number. Maybe you should always do this for timing. No, I'm wrong. That's very unfortunate. Oh, I'm bad though. Just do EX Ghost. And you get. Hold on. Let me learn. Let me educate myself. No, that doesn't work. That would be too OD. You can't just be sticking everybody up like that. That should be on Suicide Watch. There we go. Success. 50 per gen? 52. Pretty good. I did it. That doesn't mean I really can do it consistently. I have done it. Oh, what's this? You get another slash? Well, what am I doing? I'm doing stuff. I'm doing all kinds of stuff wrong. You get a medium slash due to reasons. Hold on. So I think one thing I'm learning, and it's normal, like you learn as you do combos, you want to look at the enemy. Like you try. I want to. The key is hitting her when she's at the right height, rather than when I'm at the right horizontal range. So I should be looking at my opponent. If you want to get attack continuously, just run the reps. Have that be the only combo you do all training sessions. Yeah, I'll do it a couple times at least. That's why I asked Big, because I think Big has the best execution out of the you and him both have really good execution though. And I was like, "What's your secret?" And he just goes, "I just practice combos while I got anime." It's my Mr. Big impression. While I got anime on the monitor. There's no secret. And I was like, "All right, bro. I ain't gonna do that, but I'm streaming." But like, it's a good idea. And then you want to hit her right as she's like starting to fall. So your foot's like picking her back up. Because you can cancel the drive rush anytime. No, you don't want to do amnesia though. Very similar to what I do. That's why you guys have better execution than me. I watch anime with subtitles, man. I can't do that. Combos while having RuneScape. So you need a second monitor game. I gotta get on Star Trek Fleet Command or something, man. That's the tag. I want to do the swag version once. Oops. It can't be quite from this range. It has to be from like here. Oh, that's not correct. I've seen versions where you double drive rush, I think, but I don't think we have to be doing that. Yeah, just input it. You're not hit confirming. Just input it. This is the secret, I think. And then you get a light. I think you get a light slash there somehow. 5 HP Ender. Okay, but it depends what you do. But it depends on the juggle count and stuff like that. Okay, this might not be real. I might not be able to do this. I'm surprised that doesn't work. You really have to hit her with the whole foot, which is I recommend when kicking people, is to hit them with the whole foot. No, that's not what I wanted. See, that's not going to work from there. If you have the presence of mind, you can notice it and you can just go into raw level 3 or something or whatever. But that's hard if you're a scrub like me. That's really weird. You want to cancel it so early that because it's possible. No, it's not possible. I was gonna say it's possible to cancel the first hit, but it's not. So just mash it. But if you mash too hard, you get that. This is the problem. Oh, that's wrong. So the extra dash, I think, is almost always required, unless you're real close to the corner. I don't know. I have no explanation why that didn't work. Instructions unclear. Damn bad at Street Fighter. Dash. I was better at it like a minute ago. That's not real. That's a reset. You do not want to do crouch fierce there. Maybe I should skip to the section he's talking about where it explains how the enders work. Right on the line? How's that? No? Okay. I'm brain farting hard. I had the perfect spacing there too. My brain, trust me, dude. My brain is toast. There's no doubt. I cannot get a light. Maybe you do medium spike? Is the recovery time actually any different? 22, 22, 22. That seems to always be the same, unless there's something I don't know. But it might depend exactly how you juggle them. So that might be a little advanced for my current situation here. Let's see. Let's skip ahead. Yeah, now a lot of what I'm seeing recommends this after you hit with a raw portal. Let's see. 20 versus the other version. Which you can already see why. There you go, it whips sometimes. That's more, but it costs meter, of course. Let's just look at this raw. Well, see, that's a little tricky. A little tricky. You have to know you're at the right spacing. And not be bad at video games. Which is hard. $14. 15. It's such a minor increase. I think I like the consistency more. We can still do this. It's 25 instead of 24. It is more. Like, it is more damage. But it's not going to work at all ranges. Just kidding. JP's broken. Ah. Alright, maybe it will. Maybe it does. Maybe you should just always kick people in the face. When given the option of what to do to people, you should just always kick them in the face. That's going to take some getting used to. Let's drill that a little bit. Because the EX Ghost is so cheap, the Ghost actually waits to hit them until they're hittable. So it's very hard to mess it up. If you were going to do it with Spike, it would be very mess upable. Just kidding. See, that can work against your favor. But I think that can still happen even if it's fierce. $45% off a stray air hit. Pretty good. You doing right? Do you want to play some sets? I don't know. I might just run through this, and that'll be it for tonight. Maybe. It's already 11:30. It actually feels nice to actually do training mode for a change. But it's been fun doing lobbies though. That we actually have people now. The real question is, do we want to run the Anti-Sky, the Mr. Big Money match for $8.95? That needs to be resolved. I think, personally, based on the results that I've witnessed, it's already resolved. But it would be fun. I wonder if he got on scrub quotes for that. I didn't look. I didn't look. Big won't pay out, so we gotta pay Anti if he wins. Well, we could put up the whole pool. We could do a Matcherino. We should do a Matcherino. For just $1 a day, you too can contribute to pointless Street Fighter beef on the internet. What else did I want to look at, man? I don't know. It's 11:30. Maybe that is what I wanted to look at. I did achieve what I wanted to achieve. Yeah, see, and like you can get double heavy kick, but I don't know when you can get it. That's what I don't understand. I've never understood when you. How do I know when I can get this? And you can just do that. That just works sometimes. I mean, I guess it just works off a drive rush at least. Can I get level 1 there if I have level 1? That's not right. I'll be so pissed if that happens in a real match. Yeah, go juggle. 38 versus this version. It's really similar. That's the thing, because scaling kicks in at a certain point. $36. You're doing a lot of work for 200 damage. I can try to start working that in though. That's true. You can do spike and then portal, and that's good. Oki. If you hit with this, I mean. But that's a little iffy to me. I don't know. I don't like it. You know what's max damage is medium kick ghost. Yeah, doing this in the level 3 is generally the guide says is a good damage. Oh, you can do a safe jump if you hit it at the corner. I'm not usually learn that shit. Try. Does it work off of this? Hold on. And then medium sight is what we're craving for. Yeah, that's a safe jump. Oh, you can do this. You can do down forward fierce punch as an ender here. For launch. I didn't. This I actually didn't know. boosted? Hold on. And then do. You can. That actually works. It might. It should. I don't know. But you can get light sight. Okay. I can't get it to work. Try it. That's not correct. It has to be Stanfield. That's not what we want. Is that? My brain is toasted. I don't think that's bad. Oof. I don't think that's real. I think it is real. And then you supposedly get light sight. That makes sense. If you get level 1, you could probably get light sight. Yeah, you should do it sooner. Oh. That's not real. Dude? No? No? I'm bad? It has to be light. It has to be light. It looks like it should work. Or it doesn't. It could be a juggle counter thing. But I don't think so. No? Really? I'm shocked. Next goes 2-2P, doesn't matter what strength. And light punch, scythe. So why can I not get to connect? There really is strict timing. I think that's all it is. I should be inputting it a little earlier than I want to. That's it. That's it. There's no trick. Do it quick. Do it fast as AF. If that comes out, it's no big foul. But you can get level 3 there. And if you whiff it, it's not that bad because the level 3 is not going to come out. It's not that they block it. Well, that's not correct. No, I'm so bad. There we go. That's as good a place to stop as any. I didn't have a big plan beyond this. We learned some stuff. We didn't even play it all. It was still fun. I had fun. We played for like an hour. That's good enough for me, man. You guys for hanging out. Let's see if we can find somebody to host. I'll have the next ad run, and we'll find somebody. Josh is streaming Tekken 5, which I appreciate. I just streaming Make Man Battle Network, which I have strong affinity. Oh, bueno. Zaf streaming. Go Zaf. Nothing beats that.
Bien, interrumpe ahí el segundo Dragon Lash que intentaba Kusanagi. Bien, ahí él confirma, aquí lo puede terminar todo. Vamos a ver si alcanza a llenar la barra. Así es. Y con el nivel 1 me parece que lo puede terminar.
My body missing. It is dire. Hey, I'm cutting it down to the wire, finna hit him with them grooves, finna show him on.
Not a fan.
Match point.
I feel.
This guy's a V2. Let's go for this. I can keep a list. I know Pat keeps a list of people. Pat Country. Like, do we like this person? We'll go there again. If not, you guys tell me they suck, then we won't go there again. I should do that. Have a good night, guys. Be good. Next stream's on Tuesday. Should be. There's some stuff. I have some stuff going on this week, so the schedule might get bumped around a little bit. I'll let you guys know in the Discord. Have a good night.